Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're with me on this Tuesday morning. We're in March the 21st of 2023. A good week here on Panhandle Outdoors. All kinds of exciting things going on. But today, let's take a look at our weather first. Brought to us by Drew Pollard's company, Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, taking care of our everyday comfort needs and a little more comfortable now. Getting some of that cool weather behind us. High today is going to be 69, low 51. But get this on the water temperature. It's down to actually 66.9, so we rounded off to 67. This is what it should be. You know, 2 weeks ago we started talking about boom like that, and now it's back down to where it's supposed to be. You go figure. That's just crazy, but it is at 67, and we always talked about the magic number was 68. So some of y'all who are not catching those Spanish mackerel, that's what happened. It sort of slammed back down to put on brakes. Take a look at our river readings. The Apalachicola Bluntstown is a 13.2. It's falling out now. It really got high last couple of days. The Choctaw Caryville, 7.5. It's falling out. Both rivers got a good fall to it, and it looks like it's going to be the next couple of days that both of them be falling out. In other words, some people call it dropping, but we always call it falling out. So our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Like I say, today's 21st. We're back in deep tides starting today. And Saturday, those are going to pick up a little bit, so go ahead and plan on going Saturday. Take a look at our marine forecast. It'll be southeast at 9. That'll be bringing some of that warmer air back in here when it comes out of southeast and not the northwest like it had past week or so. All right, let's take our break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at some pictures in our picture parade throughout the Panhandle, what's going on. If you remember the last couple of weeks, I've talked about the Destin Bridge and them catching the sheephead, the fishermen over there. Take a look at this. It's exactly what we're talking about. Sheephead from the Destin Bridge. They're over there, folks. You just got to go there and catch them. David Birds made this for his wife, Becky, a new Martin house pole. You know, the old timers made a bunch of these, but they're a little more sophisticated now with the gourds and everything. He set it out in mid-February, and look at the Martins all around it. Good job, David Bird. Brad Tillman, Nancy Andrews Tillman. This is Carl Andrews' grandson. His name's John Carl. Read this, folks. John Carl bought a turkey call, watched a YouTube video, and then struck out to the woods by himself. First day turkey hunting. Now, I've never quite heard it put it that way, but I know John Carl is a good outdoorsman, and these young people, a lot of them are learning stuff off the YouTubes on how to do things, and they don't need to watch Panhandle Outdoors or anything like that. They just go to YouTube and do it. There's a little bit of luck in there, too, for him to do that. But good job, John Carl. I know y'all are proud of him. He's a good outdoor boy. Will Nelson got to win a hammock. This was last week. Let me get back to it. Right here. I'm sorry. Here we go. We'll hit bass fishing with Braden Harris. Will Nelson. That's two good bass fishermen right there. Michael Harris. I put this in right behind it because Michael posted this. This is Braden's first fish. We were by ourselves, so I had to do this on my phone. So look at the expression on Braden Harris. That's his first fish, and then look at the picture right here. He's still fishing. I thought he was going to put that side by side. Good job. Good morning, Mr. Chester. Just wanted to share a pic of this morning's hunt. Johnny Miller. The old boy has done it again. 19 3/4 pounds, spurs 1 1/4 long, and beard 9.5 inches. Nice bird there, Johnny. Good hunter. Good job. Put this on the calendar if you want, if you like. This is interesting. I'm certainly going to try to make this. The Bay County Historical Society. This lady's coming in talking. She has a bachelor's degree in anthropology and history and master's in archaeology. She's going to be talk about maritime archaeology. And to me, that's going to be very interesting. She'll probably talk about the tarpon and all kinds of things along the shoreline here, along the Panhandle. So that's going to be next week, 7 o'clock at Bay County Library. And we are members of the Bay County Historical Society, and it's cool stuff they do. I'd hate to break this to you, but this was last week's red tide report right there in the middle in northwest Florida over the past week. Red tide was observed in the background in and very low concentration in Gulf County. Okay, just be aware of that. I was thinking cold weather would have kept it away. But nothing serious, just very low concentration, just stay on top of it. This is Chief Roger. The gentleman that hunts my uncle's property in Jackson County took this. Story goes, near the end of the season, he was watching a few does, and this young buck also. As the buck started toward the does, he started a video with his phone. So he shot this picture from, isn't that a great picture of a deer jumping that fence? Look at that, just leaping over. Great action shot. Okay, and all right, this is from Ken Paramore. Some photos for the next picture parade. I broke a 3-year jinx this morning in Calhoun County. A double beard, a first for me, which is saying something for Ken Paramore. 9 3/4 inch beard, 4-inch double, 17 pounds, and 1-inch spurs. He's blessed. There he is right there. That's unusual, a double beard. Ken, they just hung in there with him. There's his call right there on the tailgate of the truck. I got a selfie. All right. Good job, Ken Paramore. And he added one more thing. I sent him congratulations. He said, thank you, by the way. I saw on your show you were looking for one of these. These are Harbor Freight. This is get these carpenter bees. I'm going down there today and get some of this, 2 of these, 1 for each hand. Thank you, Ken. And one more, David Rich, down on Weewall, Sunday afternoon, 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Good job, David, right there. Okay, now we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and watch this video. What it is, this is a video we took on our trip, and it's a really good video. We had so much video that we couldn't do it all in one show, so we're going to watch some of it today and then some of it tomorrow. So we're going to watch about 10 minutes of it today, and we're going to come back in the show. This is our trip with Bob Baker and his son and some other friends, and we just had a great time. So it'll be introduced and everything. So we're going to take a break and come back and start the video. We're going to finish it up tomorrow. So let's go and take a break. We'll be right back.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Mason, and this is my friend Nick Driscoll. We went to high school together, and he's a freshman at Ole Miss now. So one of my granddad's friends, Mr. Bob, set us up with a sweet offshore trip. And so we were actually planning on going yesterday, but we showed up and there was 15-mile-an-hour winds, and we had 5 to 6 foot waves. So we ended up not going out and went back to the Cape, hung out yesterday, had a good time. And so we got up pretty early this morning and are back at it again. And it actually kind of worked out because my granddad couldn't come yesterday, and now he can come today, and he can film, obviously, and we can spend some time together. So I'm excited. And so hopefully we can get out there and tear them up today.
Let's do it.
And we're here, folks, at the St. Andrew Marina. And the boat we're going on, family tradition, and making memories, home of the family pride. We're going to come in here and meet our folks we're going with. We're aboard. We got Mason and Nick aboard. All right, here we go. All right, introduce yourself.
I'm Captain Nick Ryfield. 5 generations of family tradition charters. My family started in 1895, and we're having us a good little 6-hour final fishing trip today.
No, yes, sir. Known Nick a long time. We're excited about it. All right. All right, folks, here we are. With Captain Nick up here at the helm, and we're getting ready. We're all set, ready to go, Captain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm gonna let the crew introduce themselves. The crew, the one-man crew, we got Chop back here.
Good morning.
All right, glad to have you. Now, all right, here's our guest. We know Mason and Nick just introduced themselves. Y'all know Mason from his little boy on the show, so here's the folks we're going with. So introduce yourself.
Nate Nelson from Columbus, Ohio, but from down here.
From Columbus, and your dad, Bob.
Yep.
And you're headed to Ole Miss next year.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm Connor Newcomb. I'm also from Columbus, Ohio.
And where are you going next year?
I don't know where I'm going just yet.
Okay. Well, you're running out of time now. You got to decide pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, and we know you're a freshman at Ole Miss. Mason?
I live in Tupelo right now, going to Ole Miss next year.
Ole Miss next year. Bob Baker.
I'm Bob Baker, and I live here in Panama City, Florida, and Columbus, Ohio. It's an honor to be out today with Captain Nick and our good friend Winston.
All
He's
right.
going to Ole Miss next year too.
Yeah.
You going to Ole Miss next
I'm
year?
going back to school next
Okay. All right.
Okay, my name's Brendan Newcomb. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm hoping to catch a lot of fish today.
All excited. All right. All right. First stop, first drop. Here we go. Fishing 6 folks. We have the triggerfish, beeliners, and white snapper. And anything else that shows up. Oh yeah. He's on. Nate's on her.
Yes, sir. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Nice.
There you go. First fish. There you go.
Red snapper. Whoa. That's a pretty one, bud. Unfortunately, these guys are out of season, but they're fun to catch.
Out of season.
Hold your lead for me.
There you go. Good job.
First fish of the day.
All
Good
right.
job, buddy. There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, I got double right here.
Hold that one for me. Unfortunately, these guys are not big enough. They got to be 15 inches to the fork of the tail.
What's the size on them?
They're 15 inches to the fork of the tail.
Yeah.
Let these guys go. Get my flip stick for you.
Quite big enough. Oh, going.
Once they set this fin, you can't push it down. They will too, buddy. Pretty wild. You're also the sharpest frisbee in the ocean.
I've got another one in here.
This is one of the few species that sleeps at night. What they do is they go up in a nook, cranny, and they lock themselves in a place and just sleep. Pretty wild. Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
We got a mile to go.
Amazing. All right, you ain't got to go that fast. He'll come up.
Don't let that fish drown.
Don't let the fish drown. Where is he? There you go. Okay, I'll bring him up. There you go, buddy. Hold him up here, right here.
Is he legal? Not quite.
Not quite. Show Mason about why it's called a triggerfish.
Here for you. Oh, he don't have a trigger.
Oh no! What happened to it?
It looks like he's been hit before. His
He's been bit
fin's
by-
a little messed up.
He's a fraud.
Yeah.
Maybe next one.
Okay. All right. Nick's got him one over there. All right, we've got a fish on here.
Another loaded rod.
All right, we got 2 going. All right. There you go, Nick. All right.
Go, baby. Here's one.
Hey, Nick, watch this. Show Nick.
The trigger? Press that down once it locks in place. Pull that trigger and it drops it in.
All right, that's why it's a trigger. There you go. We got one over here.
More triggers back
Good
in the
job.
water.
So what's the size that they need to be?
They're going to be 15 inches to the fork of the tail.
Okay.
Right here. Not a pinch tail.
Baby red snapper, two red snappers, 2 babies.
One of our target species. They
Yeah.
be a 10-inch victim. Oh, by the skin of his teeth, he makes it.
What we got there, Chops?
We got a keeper beeliner, Captain.
Our first beeliner.
It's a
There you
vermilion
go.
snapper, commonly called a beeliner. Out of Destin, they like call them mingos.
That's right.
One of our favorite people that worked out here on the water that recently passed away, unfortunately. His name was Leo, and he called them chili peppers.
Okay.
He's one of the best fishermen out here in the Gulf of Mexico. Another load of rods.
All right. There's another coming up. loaded up back there.
Same guy. Hey, he was hungry, man. You got him twice. I tell you what, I'll drop him on the other side of the boat so we don't catch him again. Okay? Fatten him up.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
All right.
Another red snapper.
All right, you got him, Mason?
Yeah. Oh, it's a red snapper.
Another red. Boy,
Another pretty red snapper.
that is pretty.
There you go, buddy. Nice.
Had him hooked good. He was hooked good right there.
Now, every now and then, when they get all bloated up like this, the gas is in their bladder expand. Sometimes it'll come out their mouth.
See, that's what's going on.
So if it doesn't come out their mouth, you vent them right behind the pec fin. If they do this, just give them a nice little poke there, lets the air out. They're able to safely swim back down to the bottom.
Deflated them. There you go. We'll catch him next year. Good job. All right.
That is a scamp grouper. They have to be 16 inches to keep. He's not going to be big enough. Yeah. They're a gorgeous fish. A lot of people mistake them for a gag grouper or a black grouper. They have a definitive yellow coloration in the mouth and green eyes here that always tells you that's a scamp. Beautiful fish.
Nice.
Told you my fish
All
called.
right, Nick's got one on it. I saw that. I saw a load. I saw it. I started nibbling. Mason got one too. You got one? Both y'all?
I don't.
Okay. All right, Nick.
Another red snapper. Slide down with you. That's a nice one. Yeah, another pretty red snapper.
There you go.
It's hard throwing these guys back. They sure do look good on the dinner plate.
They are pretty. They're a pretty fish.
Hi. We got it.
Two that are right. Got the shoulders on it.
Yeah.
Get them in the boat.
All right, good. Mason got. All right, look here, folks. We're loading up the beeliners. Nick's got one. Look at here. Look at all the beeliners.
Man, these are gorgeous.
Another beeliner. Good job, Nate.
There he is.
Good job. All right.
Two times.
All right.
Three times.
Bent rod here. All right. Mason got one. Okay, well, welcome back. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, that's the first 10 minutes of it. Tomorrow's show, we're going to finish it up. It's just such a special trip during spring break with all those guys, and we just had a good time. And Gail started working on editing it. It takes her a while. She spent about 4 or 5 hours editing, and then she tried to get it down to one show. We couldn't. I said, let's just do a show and a half. So that's where we are now. So we're going to finish up tomorrow. Especially, we had a really good spring break last week, and we're going to show some more. We got a quail hunt coming up. Then you saw the fish with Mike Heppenstall yesterday. So been a good spring break. Now let's move on. I do have a couple of other pictures I didn't. Fishing game times. Blue Water Outriggers, one time today, 11:06 to 1:06 down in Blue Water. I got to visit with them, talk to them. That place is hopping. You just can't imagine the people coming in from out of town, wanting to know questions, having questions answered, and I just sat there and marveled at some of these people. And some of them are good fishermen, and some of them this first time ever, this whole gamut. And Blue Water is an ideal spot, I'm telling you. A couple of pictures, I want to throw this one out at you. This is, if you have a trampoline and want to make a chicken pen or something, here it is right here. If your kid's not using trampoline anymore, just make a pen out of it. It could be a chicken pen, it could be a little dog pen or whatever. Never thought about this. That's interesting. All right, Ryan Cockrell sent this to me. This is his daughter, Haven, 6 years old. Okay, here she is right here. Is that not a great picture? Look, Dad, look at the Spanish. Okay, got that one there. And then this one I got home. Pen, they need to use that as one of their commercials right there. Good shot. Okay, and so anyway, I wanted to mention that now. Just want to make sure, congratulations, Haven. Ryan, I'm so glad you're taking that little girl fishing. I know y'all enjoy it. Ryan's one of my former students. Now, this picture here, this is not a pleasant picture as far as this situation. It's a great picture. One of my high school classmates, Barbara Ann Davidson, here she is right here. Her husband, he collects antique boats up there. Charles McClellan, the McClellan family there in Calhoun County. Barbara Ann and Charles live in Quincy. And we've always, Charles and I have talked about cartercraft and all, but he has a couple of antique wooden boats. Well, folks, his boat was stolen the other day. This is Barbara Ann, one of my sweet classmates. Stolen boat. Has anyone in Liberty County seen this boat? Boat property of Charles McClellan is registered. Please call this number here. Folks, here it is. Now, nobody wants a boat like this to fish with or ride around. This is a collectible wooden boat. We've talked about these wooden boats right there. There's Charles and a motor, and it's just I've seen this boat before. It's a solid boat. It's not a cartercraft. But here's the phone number right here, 850-556-5544. Okay, so if you call me, I mean, if you think somebody's, I mean, like I say, there's going to have to be sold to someone who collects boats and you know, true to collectors. They don't buy stolen stuff. They buy from owners and all. So it's going to be hard to get rid of. And then it's also, you're not going to be able to use it for anything. It's not a good fishing boat. Really, those boats are just cool riding around and skiing kind of boats in an era that's gone by here in America, and especially here in Florida Panhandle. But I got some old pictures. I'll show you some of these old boats on the Apalachicola River. If I can pull that up and find it somewhere. I ran across it while I was doing a book. It was way back in the 50s or 60s. Anyway, y'all try to help Barbara Ann on that, and we'll appreciate it. Like I say, Charles McClellan would appreciate it. My cartercraft, I don't have it anymore. I miss my cartercraft. I may see if a guy sold it to me, he'll sell it back to me. But anyway, those boats are collectible. I got several more things to talk about. Run out of time. Tomorrow I got a video. The next day, to finish up today's video, the next day I'm going to have, coming in from Mexico Beach, will be Mitch Coleman, talking about the Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association big tournament. And then I have another guest later on talking about honeybees. All right? Y'all have a great day today. Do something good for someone else. Enjoy beautiful outdoors and take care of it. God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.